I know it sucks. I know it's hard to start. I've been there a bajillion times, whether staring at the running shoes on my floor, the weights in my corner, the blank screen, the to-do list of all my unachieved goals that just keeps getting piled on. So many times I thought, where do I even start? This is way too hard. Or honestly saying, how are people so freaking good at this? Starting isn't about getting it perfect. It's not about having the best plan or the clearest pathway. It's just about showing up. Whether you're completely confused, whether you're uncomfortable, the main point is that you're still showing up anyway. So take one small step. That's all it takes to shift momentum. Tie up your shoes. Just tie them up. You don't need to run a marathon. You don't need to run a whole lap around where you live. Just the shoes. Open the document. You don't have to write a novel. Just write one sentence. Make a 30-second video. You don't have to be a full-time YouTuber. You don't have to upload every day. Just record one thing you think is cool. That's it. And a lot of the times, it can really just be 30 seconds away from a completely different life. So start with the easiest thing on your list. It's not about doing it all at once. It's about breaking through the problem that millions of people struggle with, myself included, and that's just trying to start. Because once you have momentum, that's your superpower. It's like the realistic version of flying, time freeze, teleportation. When you take that first step, the next one feels easier. And then the next. And then suddenly, you're in motion. One workout becomes two. And soon enough, it's just what you do now. One small task becomes another. And the overwhelming, unachieved goals start to become achieved. Motivation isn't just some random thing that spawns in front of you. It doesn't show up one day and always stick to you. Something has to happen. Whether it's you actually listening to this video right now, whether it's anything, you build it up by moving forward, little by little, and it becomes easier and easier, funner and funner to do, and more rewarding. You're not always going to feel like it, and that's fine. What matters is that you remind yourself why you're doing this. Do it for the person you're trying to become, for the future you who looks back and says, I'm so glad you actually did something. You didn't just scroll all day. You didn't just watch videos. You actually did something. You just started. So if you're waiting for a sign, some motivation, this is it. This is where you start. If you've been hesitating, overthinking, or doubting, this is your reminder. Take that one small step, and then the next, and then another. And all of a sudden, you're walking. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's just proving to yourself that you can overcome the biggest problem, which is just starting. Trust me, you got this. Now go make it happen and lock it. Peace.